Good afternoon, YouTube. Tulsa Dan here. So, a couple of weeks now it's been since my last video. I said I was going to get on and do a review of the N82 Tactical Professional Style holster, and that's what this video is for. So, today I want to talk to you about the N82 Tactical Holster. I gotta say, this is one of the best holsters that I've ever owned. I've got the drawer, I've got the box, I got the same thing everybody else does of all these holsters that I've been trying out and trying out. Don't like them, set them aside. Don't like it, set it aside. I got the whole box, and I can safely say now that I am ready to take that box and throw it away. Now, I've got some holsters that I'm going to keep. You know, Oklahoma just recently passed an open carry law, so I'm going to want a couple of out of the waistband holsters that I can carry, you know, out of the waistband if I feel the need or the want to open carry. Keeping in mind that open carry, there's a lot of different aspects. I can't really think of a situation where I would. I'm going to exercise my rights to open carry, but probably not as much as everybody likes to make out. Now, for concealing carry, this N82 Tactical holster is the best holster I've ever owned. I'm a big guy, so I don't do the in the waistband that often, and when I do, it's traditionally just a Mexican carry where I just put it in my belt. I've got to say, the N82 holster is just fabulous for carrying in the waistband. They absolutely got together. Nate, great job. Hope you watch this video. Great job. They have done so well with what they've got. Listen, these guys have made the best holster that you'll ever get. My suggestion is you go to N82tactical.com, N82tactical.com. That is one of the best holsters I've ever had. Now, in my last video, I told everyone that I was not going to wear tucked holster. They do have it where the pin or the clip that clips to your belt or your pants separates from the holster, and you can tuck in between. And I remember on my video I'd said, you know, hey guys, I'm a big guy, so I won't be doing that. But that's not really true. And I'm going to show you why. Love my holster. Not going to do a safety check because my gun is loaded. My gun is loaded on my side here at the house today. I've been tucked and outside, in and out all day, so no safety check because it is loaded. You trolls can get upset with me and talk about it later. That doesn't matter. I'm here to show you about the holster. So with that in mind, I'm going to stand up because here's what I've got. I am carrying my full-frame 1911. Now, for those of you who think that was my gun sticking out, it's not. So the way that I wear my shirt, I pull it out a little bit, sticks out a bit. Is not. Nobody's going to look at that and go, "Oh my God, he's carrying a gun." Not going to happen. They're going to look at him and go, "Oh my goodness, what a fat guy, and he's got his shirt hanging out." That's what they're going to say. Now look, this gun is not printing. You can tell. I'll pull my belt up, by the way. The actual clipping mechanism comes there. Now, traditionally, I did this for the video, but traditionally I have this pulled down over the top of it, like so that it's not showing as bad. I just pulled that up so that you could see the clip mechanism there. And if you really wanted to, you could take that clip and put it over your belt. But it becomes a lot more conspicuous at that point that somebody sees that clip and they're like, "Well, what is that for? There's no phone." So I traditionally clip it just to my pants and have it underneath my belt so that the belt pretty much covers it up. Nobody can really see unless they're really paying attention. They see the bottom of the clip here, and they have no idea what this is. I mean, it could be for a cell phone. It could be for anything. There's no telling. And it's right next to this button, so they pay attention to the button more than... I mean, guys, really... if you're getting that down into concealing carry, the only person who would really look at that and go, "Oh, I know he's carrying a gun," would be somebody who has the same holster or a similar holster and who knows the concealing carry, and he's probably got one on him too. Now listen, this is the most comfortable holster I've ever had. It's very simple. It's very lightweight. It does not move. Besides my jiggle and my fat, it does not come out, it doesn't slide up, doesn't slide down, it sets right in place. I have no worries with this holster. Now listen, Nate have come up with one of the best holsters that I have ever found. Alright, I've carried it several different ways. I've carried it with shorts and a t-shirt. I've carried it with a nice regular shirt hanging over and the t-shirt. And you don't even have to have a t-shirt because that soft suede leather they put there, literally right up against your skin, no problem whatsoever. It is absolutely the most comfortable I've ever had. Now, I've heard people who said, when I've got this on, I don't even realize I got a gun. Well, I carry a full frame 1911, so that's not really the case with me. I do know that there's a hunk of metal on my side, but I'm not getting stabbed by the dovetail. I'm not getting hit by the actual hammer. None of it is touching my skin, and it is very comfortable. Now, I still know that there's a gun there. I mean, anyone who's carrying a gun and says that they just forgot it was there, I have trouble believing that. I want to get one of these for my Glock. I want to get one of these for my small frame 1911. I love this holster. If I decide that I'm going to open carry out of the waistband, it'll be a different holster. But if concealed, I will always use this N82 Tactical. And the professional style I really like because it's easy to draw and it's easy to reholster. As a matter of fact, I want to show that, and I'll show here in just a few minutes the draw and reholster. It's very easy to put in. It's very easy to get set up. And you know what? It's a lot easier to tuck than I thought it would be. I was assuming that it would be really hard to try to get it tucked in there. And it's not really that hard. It's very simple. You just tuck it in and straighten it out, and man, it's tucked and done. Now, as far as the draw and reholster, with this part, it will be a two-handed draw because I'll have to get my shirt out of the way, so I'll have to draw it this way. But to draw my pistol is very simple. You just simply barely twist it, boom, and out it comes. Okay? But the reholster is the point, because a lot of people I've heard who have been in situations, thank God I have never been in a situation that I've needed it. But those who are in the situations, somebody needs medical attention, somebody needs something, there's something going on that they need their to reholster. Well, with other in the waistband holsters, you've got a two-handed to try to get it in there. All I have to do is hold my shirt out of the way, and this bad boy slides right back in there. I mean, it is like, it's perfect, it's set. I can leave it there. Now, keep in mind, if you're in a situation where you use it, you're not going to want to try to retuck it all back up because the cops are going to want to talk to you when they come on site. So it's going to sit here, okay? But as far as pulling, that's simple, and reholstering, same simplicity. One-handed. I don't need to try to finagle it with two hands. I just grab my pistol. It's out. I simply put my pistol. I just simply slide. I keep catching the side there because I'm a big guy. But boom. All covered. The holster covers all the way around the pistol. I'm not getting gut checked here. I'm not getting gut checked here. Folks, this is one of the best. One of the best out there. And for the price that they're charging us for it, fellas, you can't pass this up. Ladies, you can't pass this up. It's a wonderful, wonderful holster. And I just hope that Nate and Nate get a chance to watch this because I'm going to say that they have a customer for life. And that's the other thing. There are a couple of good old boys from the Carolinas. I mean, they are absolutely trustworthy with their equipment. They told me, hey, if you have a problem, you just let us know. We'll send you a new one. You send us back, whatever. It's a lifetime guarantee. Something happens to it, I send it in, they send me another one. It's simple. Guys, this is by far the best holster I've ever owned, and I'm going to own more of them. Every gun I own will have a N82 Tactical holster for it. And the professional series, you can't go wrong. It's easy to put it right back into you, right back in. My review of the holster is I have yet to find one that's anywhere near as good as this one. This one by far takes and sets the bar very high.